Good morning. Hey, welcome back to Crazy Treasures. So, I totally spaced it. She got some fan mail for her birthday, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that for her, and we will show you guys what it is.
Yes.
You ready? Yeah. Okay. You guys so excited. Let's see. What is that? It is a playhouse. Aw, kids play tent for indoor and outdoor. How exciting.
Good.
Say thank you, friend.
Thank you, friend.
Let's see exactly who it's from. A gift for you. Let's see what the note says. Enjoy your gift. Have fun with your little tent. Happy birthday from Myra Rodriguez. Can you say thank you, Myra?
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you, Myra. You ready to open it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's open it. Yeah, let's try to open it.
Yeah.
You wanna try?
Yeah. No.
You want mommy to get the plastic off?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get this open for you. What's in there? Oh, that's so cute. Let's see. And all the instructions?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
What's in here? What's in here?
The tent pieces, we gotta put it together.
Yeah.
Okay. Dun da da! Here is her tent. We finally got it together. Let me see the princess. Dun da da! You look so beautiful. And you have your wand? You like it? You gonna have fun in your tent?
Look, it's there.
We come inside? On your door?
Yeah. I want it down.
You want it down?
Yeah.
Let's see, what's in your tent? Got some windows, right on. You can see something?
Yeah, but
A window.
yes, a window. Thank you, Maria, for the tent.
Thank you again. She's gonna have so much fun.
Thank you.
Maybe one of these days we'll put it outside because it said it can go outside too.
Yes, I will go sweeping with it.
Camping in our backyard?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now we can go sweeping.
Sleeping? So we
Yeah.
can go to sleep in our tent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my tent.
In your tent?
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone will sleep in a tent.
Everyone will sleep in your tent?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Knock knock. Can mommy come in?
Yeah.
Say, welcome friends.
What's in friends? We're going my stuff. I wasn't bringing my pillow.
Mommy can have a tour of your tent?
Yeah.
Your tent
Yeah.
castle. All right.
I can present for you.
Okay. Oh, let's go. Mommy is too big for this. I can
Oh.
have one leg out
Oh.
and one leg in.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me just sit up. All right. This is very tiny. This is not meant. Okay, what's in your tent? What do we got going on here?
Stuffed animals, pillow, and blanket.
A blanket for a nap time?
Yes.
Yes.
We
You have
can-
a window,
Yeah. Look, 2 windows.
2 windows.
So we can close them. So we need socks.
So we need what?
Sheeps.
Sheeps or sheets?
Sheets.
Oh, okay. Very nice. I like it.
Yes.
All right, what did you want to show your friends?
To take a nap.
To take a nap.
Yeah.
Okay, take a nap. Time for a nap?
Yes.
Time for a nap. I love you. I'll see you in a little bit, okay?
And do that right.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night. Hey guys, welcome back to Crazy Treasures. So I'm burning some candles. Not the ones behind me, but the one on my entertainment center, and it smells so good. It is pumpkin apple cider. It smells amazing. I wish you guys can like smell it. So I have had a couple people asked me about my ectopic pregnancies and what I went through, wanting just to explain what happened. So we will be having story time with me. I will be more than happy to share these stories with you. Where do I begin? At the time, I was in college getting my generals out of the way, and I don't remember 100% if I was having pain or something, or maybe I was getting nervous to where I was like, am I missing my period or am I not? Is it just running a little late and it's coming type of thing? So I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna go to the bathroom. It's late at night and I'm just gonna take a pregnancy test. I'm like, I know I should probably wait in the morning because everyone always tells you to do it first thing in the morning. And I was like, I will also take another one in the morning. So I did my business and I'm waiting for a few minutes. I'm getting really nervous, and I checked on the pregnancy test and it said positive. I was just like, no, it's not. It's not positive. Am I really pregnant? What am I gonna tell my parents? That's the first thing that came into my head. I was like, I'll just tell them tomorrow. My dad was sleeping for work because he worked night shifts, and I was like, I'm just gonna tell my mom, and then we'll tell my dad later. I don't know what to do. And I wake up the next day, I take another one, and it still says positive. I was just like, okay, this is it. Trying to process it all. I go to my classes the next day, and I think about what I'm gonna say, how I'm gonna say it. I go on my break before my next class. I have a couple hours, and I go, my mom's in the kitchen, and I'm like, hey mom, I gotta tell you something. She's like, okay, what's up? And I was like, I'm pregnant. And I showed her I pulled it out of my purse and I showed her. She's just like, wow, she was so excited, so happy. She's like, I would be a grandma. And I'm like, no. I was just like, ugh. I was a mess. And then I don't remember after that, really. I was probably having pain. So I remember my mom took me to the hospital and we were waiting. I was just still processing everything, and they told me that I wasn't showing any signs at all, and everyone was super shocked and everything. And we caught it in time, and you need to be on bed rest for, I think it was 6 days. And get your tissues because I'm definitely gonna need some tissues. Anyway, try to finish this sentence. I can't finish it. And they're like, oh, it's an ectopic pregnancy. And before I was just like, well, what is that? I need some details here. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. And the doctor explained, for when the egg tries to grow in your fallopian tube, and if it gets too big, it can erupt type of thing. So I was like, what? That sounds so scary. And they're like, luckily you're able to have it flushed out. So be on bed rest for about 6 days. And so I was on bed rest for about 6 days. I was just thinking wow, accepted the fact that I'm going to be a mom, and knowing that I was leaving the hospital not pregnant, not pregnant. I was really actually sad. I was so sad. Here are my waterworks. Trying to hold it in. I was so sad, I was just I guess no baby. And my mom was just so comforting. And then, anyways, It was the sweetest thing. I'll see if I can try to find a picture. My sisters took care of me. And mind you, they were like so young at this time. They painted my toes, painted my nails, gave me like a foot massage while I'm like laying in bed. It was like the sweetest thing ever. That you can get from your little sisters and you're the older sister. So that being said, that was technically my first ectopic pregnancy. I was able to have everything flushed out and bada bing, bada boom. That was it. Then here comes along Scarlett. And how did I know I was pregnant with Scarlett? I wake up so dizzy and I just knew, and I thought to myself, and I'm just like, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant again. I run to the store, I get pregnancy tests, I take the P test, and it says pregnant. I tell my parents again, and super excited to be grandparents, all that good stuff. Had Scarlett. Fast forward to my second ectopic pregnancy. Now this was by far my worst one. It was just, oh my gosh, I won't ever forget this time of my life. Like, I was working at a dealership and I was working outside and I was pulling in the cars, coming in and directing them to where they needed to be. And this SUV pulls up and this lady, like the windows were pretty tinted so I couldn't really see who it was, but all I can see is this lady just like waving back and forth, so excited to me. And I'm just like, she's like, hey! And I just like, who is that? Is she really looking at me or is there someone behind me? I'm looking around, I'm like, who is this? She comes out the car and it's my aunt. And I was just like, oh my gosh, hey! This is my aunt from Chicago. And mind you, we live in Arizona, so when I saw her, I was like in total shock because we don't go to Chicago that much, but when we do visit them. I was just like, oh my goodness, hey, how's it going? They're getting their car checked in. I'm like, this is so funny to me. And they go inside, I'm back outside. I start having these sharp pains. It was like my lower abdominal. And I was just like, ooh, like I was just like, I felt so like out of place. And I was like, maybe I have to go to the bathroom too, you know what? And so I'm like, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. I get to the bathroom and I kid you not, I was in so much pain. I tried to like sit down on the toilet and I could not sit down. I literally did not care at this point if the floor was dirty or what. I was in so much pain, you guys. I like laid on the floor, straight. Boom, on the floor, flat. And next thing you know, I'm hyperventilating. My whole back is just drenched in sweat. I just could not control it. It was so bad. This girl was like leaving and she was like, do you need me to get your boss? I'm like, yes, please. And then I can hear my boss, he like opened the door. He's like, do I need to call the ambulance? I was like, yeah. Next thing you know, I get pulled away into the ambulance and go to the closest hospital to my work. It's probably like 5 minutes. Ambulance rides are expensive, just so you know. And I just remember this. I got pulled into a wheelchair. I was sitting, they got my information, blah, 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 blah. I just remember saying like, I don't feel good, I don't feel good. Next thing you know, they pulled me into the back to where you're getting ready to get into a room and in a bed. And next thing you know, I just throw up everywhere. Just everywhere on the floor that you can possibly imagine. And they're just like, oh my gosh, the nurse just cleaned it up and everything like that. And then about a few minutes later, I finally get pulled back, finally have a bed. They took my vitals and stuff. Next thing you know, I'm back out in the waiting room and I'm waiting. And they asked me to take like a pee test, probably checking to see if I was pregnant. But I'm just like, what is going on? Like, didn't even cross my mind that I was probably pregnant. Then they bring me back in to tell me that you are pregnant. Soak this in type of thing. Take your time. You can tell your boyfriend. And so I went back out. I told them, because they were still waiting and everything for the test results. I go back out and I tell him like, hey, like I'm pregnant. And I was super excited. My aunt happened to follow me to the hospital. And she was just like, oh, like super excited. She was super supportive and just made sure everything was okay, because she had no idea that I got rushed to the hospital. So she came along after a salesman told her that I was at the hospital. And he was very quiet. And I was like, what's wrong? And he was just like, I want to be happy, but at the same time realize that if we're at the hospital, something might have went wrong. So I was like, yeah, like I'm like, yeah, okay, totally get where you're coming from, totally understand what you are saying. Then the doctors bring me back and they said it's an ectopic pregnancy and you have to have surgery. And I was just like, what? Like, I haven't ever gotten surgery done, ever, my whole life. Like, when I hear that word surgery, I'm just like, what? Like, surgery sounds scary to me. It's a terrifying word for me. And I was just like, okay. I tell them, I'm like, I had another ectopic pregnancy. I don't know what's called. Like, I was just like so confused still. That happened. And the last thing that I remember, they were pulling me on the bed, and the last thing I remember is them saying, what's your first and last name and your date of birth? And I remember, like, obviously I'm looking at the ceiling and I'm just like, my name's Melinda Reese, my birthday is 03/27/95, and boom, I was out and my eyes closed. I just remember like a white room, probably from the lights and stuff. I was gone. I was out like a light. And now, oh, I'm sleeping, right? And I hear, my eyes are closed. I hear, Melinda. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, where? I'm like, whoa, like, what time is it? Like, where did the time go? I'm looking at my doctor because he's at the end of my bed, and he was just like, gave me a second, and it was like 8 o'clock at night. And he just told me how the procedure went and how now I have one fallopian tube. After that, I was just like, you know what, like, I'm done. I don't think I would want another kid after this. I'm just so scared. Like, I'm done. So fast forward, now we are here. And I have to admit, that was one of my scariest moments in life. So there you guys have it. That is my stories of my ectopic pregnancies ×2. And I hope you guys enjoyed the story. I loved sharing the story with you guys, the struggles that I went through. You know, Scarlett's my little sandwich. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Much love. Bye.
Don't forget to subscribe and check out our channel for more videos.
That we met, you're worth the wait. Oh, this could be the best thing that I'll ever know.